Hey everyone, Cyber Matt here, and today I'm actually sitting in my car during my lunch break at work, and I really wanted to talk about this article that came up on Cnet. Honestly, let's call it for what it really is. It's a hit piece, and it was called something like the angry gaming YouTubers and how they use negativity to get clicks and stuff like that. Um, this is a terrible article because what it basically does is it singles out a handful of YouTubers, singles out Angry Joe, Jim Sterling, The Quartering, Upper Echelon Gaming, Clean Prince Gaming, and a few others, and basically just goes through, talks about how they use negativity to gain subs and grow their channel, and how YouTube is kind of all about negativity, because they just, if you watch one negative video, their algorithm, it'll recommend more. And frankly, it's just not a very good article, because it goes into this idea of a YouTuber being a YouTuber being able to control their subscribers, which is the stupidest idea. I mean, what is a YouTuber? A lot of YouTubers have thousands upon thousands. Some have millions of subscribers, and they're going to be able to control every one of them. It's utter nonsense is what it is. I mean, all you can do in these videos, if you're doing a video about a specific person, say, hey, don't contact this person, don't harass them. I don't condone that at all. Because it does not look good for me. Just don't do it. Don't do it at all. And this is exactly what The Quartering does. And then the writer in this article kind of calls him out for doing that and saying oh, well, that's just so he can be in line with YouTube's policy. And it's like, well, no, this is because it's the right thing to do as well. And is there anything wrong with that? Really? But and honestly, what's the alternative? What is the alternative? Just not do a video at all? I mean, this is why people come to channels like Angry Joe and The Quartering. They're tired of a lot of kind of fake positivity. They're tired of this BS, PR from gaming companies. They're tired of gaming journalists. It feels like gaming journalists and gamers are really just kind of out of touch with each other, and especially gaming journalists with gamers. And I think that's one reason why people gravitate more towards the negativity, because a lot of what these YouTube channels are saying, really a lot of viewers respond to it. They talk about, consumers, of these companies not taking advantage of consumers with microtransactions, with releasing unfinished games and expecting you to pay $60 for it, stuff like that. And this resonates with a lot of people. That's why they come to these channels, because they speak the truth. They are other gamers talking to other gamers. That's what it is. And you have these gaming journalists, or journalists in general, that are just that are out of touch with that. They don't understand that. So what this was mainly referring to was that Jeremy The Quartering did a video talking about a woman that reviewed, I think it was the Division 2. No, it wasn't the Division 2. It was Days Gone. She reviewed Days Gone, and he thought she was kind of biased, and there were some things that he called out that were just flat out wrong in the review. And because he brought attention to the review, and because he was a bit negative towards it, that did spur a lot of hate towards the writer of the article, or the writer of the review. And I mean, it's an unfortunate thing, and I don't condone harassment. I don't want it to happen to anybody on the internet, but it's an unfortunate byproduct of the internet as it's in itself. So I think that's something that you just can't avoid, because, as I said, what is the alternative? You just don't make a video? You don't respond to these things? So I think that's ridiculous. And another thing, like this article that he wrote, this hit piece that he wrote, you don't think people are going to watch or read that article and then be like, I'm going to go harass Jeremy the Quartering. I mean, I'm off today, why not? You know, you don't think that's going to happen? Of course it's going to happen. So I think it's very ironic and funny just that he's doing what he's accusing other people of doing. And yeah, he's doing this to piss people off, to get people to click the article, to hate click it. So they can make money. That's what it's all about. Money, money, money. So he's doing the exact same thing that he's accusing the YouTubers of doing. And it's ridiculous. I mean, obviously I don't condone any type of harassment. I think the harassment issue, when you do have someone's subscribers going after someone, that is an unfortunate side effect. And I think it is far more likely to happen with people being negative and people criticizing something than it is with someone, being more positive and praising something. But at the same time, it's like, what is the alternative? What is the alternative? Just don't make a video about it? Don't criticize someone or someone's ideas? I mean, it's ridiculous. And honestly, as I said, I think it's a really unfortunate thing that people do harass other people on the internet, but this is just a part of the internet. It sucks. But it's just like, let's not make any videos that are criticizing anyone, because that could lead to harassment. Well, it's like, let's not do movie reviews anymore, because that could lead to harassment of the director or the writer. Or let's not do game reviews anymore, because it could do the same thing. This is how ridiculous this is. And might I add, he's doing an article, okay, calling out these YouTubers for being negative, and making the point that some of this negativity and this focus on bringing attention to certain people could lead to harassment. You don't think this article is going to lead to harassment? You don't think people are going to see this and be like, oh, well, I'm that creep, the Quartering, I'm going to go send him harassment. I'm going to go send him a bunch of hate. And you don't think that they already get that? I'm sure the Quartering gets death threats all the time. I mean, Angry Joe's audience hates him half the time. I mean, whenever, they're always screaming, and it's like, where's the next review? How come you don't do more reviews, Joe, huh? That happens so much. So I think it's very ironic that he does that. And, it's just another thing in a long line of things that journalists, whether they're just regular journalists or gaming journalists, it really does feel like, gamers are just an easy target. It really, really does. But I would suggest not to go read this article, because it's just dumb. One of the most ridiculous things about this, it would be fine if he was just making a video calling out the negativity and just saying, maybe we could do better, maybe there's another way. He gives no solutions in this article, by the way. Nothing about that. He's just like, why are you so negative? But it would be one thing if he was just calling that out and just questioning if it's the right move in the article. But he goes a step further and actually contacts some of the companies that put ads on YouTube videos, and some of the ads that run on Jeremy the Quartering's YouTube videos, to tell them about the type of videos he does. And apparently, a lot of them were unaware of this, and so they took their ads away from the quartering. So this is someone that's interfering with a YouTuber's livelihood because he's too mean. He's too negative. It is so ridiculous. It really is. And this is something that I think as YouTubers, we really do need to support each other. And I think, check out, if you haven't looked at any of the YouTubers that have been called out in this article, definitely check them out. If you like them, subscribe. Go to the quartering, Angry Joe. Angry Joe does great videos. Definitely recommend that. And even the quartering, like the videos that I watch of him, I disagree with him a lot, but I still find his videos interesting and entertaining. And so definitely check out his channel. Clean Price Gaming, check out them, and Upper Echelon Gaming, I think, was another one that they mentioned. Jim Sterling. Just check out their videos and subscribe if you like the content. Because I think that's the most important thing right now, is just supporting each other. But definitely let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments below. And as always, like the video, share it, and subscribe. Till next time.